This is Liberty Mark 222. I was listening to the Stephen Molyneux, and he had a video about this 22-year-old that killed 7 people in Santa Barbara by Stephen Molyneux. This is Elliot Rodger. Anyway, I was thinking about his video. I watched his YouTube, this Elliot Rodger video that he made before he killed these people and killed himself. And after listening to Stephen Molyneux's, he went through this treatise that this Elliot wrote. And, you know, there's a lot of problems in his life. He's from a divorced family. His mom's Chinese. His dad's, I think, British or Canadian. His dad married some Moroccan lady. His dad was gone for about 3 years working on a project, a film project that didn't work out. And you know, there's lots of kids that are from broken families in this country now. Lots of kids that aren't connected to their parents. Their parents are working a lot of hours. A lot of drug abuse, a lot of alcohol abuse. And these people aren't necessarily, murderers or mass murderers. But what made me really think, some things that really struck me in this video were some of his attitudes were just really crazy. He was like talking about how he was denied having sex with these blonde-haired beauties and stuff, and I was like, what kind of a attitude is that toward women? Or his attitude toward people, you know, that he doesn't even look at people as objects, or people as someone you would have a relationship with, you know. It's that whole mindset is so bizarre, and he's trying to justify how he's so, you know, he's rich, he's got this nice car and glasses, and I was like, wow, this guy just does not get it at all. And then, so his conclusion is, since he can't have sex with women, that he's gonna kill these people. It's amazing how, where does somebody get this kind of thinking, you know? It's such an insane, you know. First of all, where's the thought of the fear of God? Where's the thought of morality, about marriage, of not have fornication before marriage? It's like it's not even part of his equation. It's not even part of his worldview. It's really weird. And then to think that to write these things he's gonna kill somebody is it's so arrogant, it's so bizarre. It's not even in my universe. I can't even think that way. I've met plenty of people that have, you know, had some really traumatic experiences in childhood. My ex-wife, her mother beat her really terribly, told her really horrible things. You know, that she hated her, she didn't want her born, wished that she'd, aborted her and thrown her in a trash can. I mean, these kind of things are really hurtful. But this Elliot Rodger, I look at his life, I'm thinking, his life wasn't really so bad. I've seen much, much worse. Drug abuse, alcohol abuse, kids are beaten really bad. I've talked to a guy in this treatment center where when he was about 10 years old, his mom dropped him off at the fire department and said she'd be back, and never showed back up. Now, to me, that's pretty traumatic. What this Elliot Rodger went through is not, to me, it's not that traumatic. I've seen kids, lots of kids that play these, video games, Warcraft, whatever it's called, and it doesn't affect them that way. I mean, there's plenty of kids that play video games too much, but they're not out trying to murder people, So, there was some really weird stuff going on with this kid, and I don't know what happened. Everybody has to make their own choices in life, Everybody, I mean, like when Jeffrey Dahmer was out killing kids, or Ted Bundy, kidnapping girls and torturing them and killing them. Why certain people do really evil things, I don't know. Why certain people have had horrible things happen in their life and they come out of it fine, I remember in New York City, and we had a friend, he was a crack addict, Most crack addicts have a really hard time getting off crack. And he almost died, but he got off of it, got into the Bowery Mission, he married, and has some beautiful kids. And there's a lady I knew from Brooklyn, a black lady. Just, you wouldn't believe how terrible her neighborhood was. It was just horrible. It just looked like, the worst slum you'd ever seen. And she's the sweetest lady, just, got her degree at City University. And so it's not all environment, We can't just blame environment for people's actions. I don't look at Adolf Hitler as having that bad of a childhood, What made him into such an evil person, I don't know. It's just, some people allow that kind of evil in their life. And that's kind of the way I look at Elliot Rodger. He somehow he allowed evil into his life, and just really it took over his life, and super sad. So anyway, this is Liberty Mark 222. Thanks.